Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. So, in the last week's episode we've managed to put this engine into this car, but it didn't start. And I don't know why. So this will be the topic of this week's episode. And if you want to see how this engine got out of this car, this engine got out of this car, and this engine went into this car, you will find the links in the description. First of all, before doing anything today, I had to clean this place. And now it looks like that because after 3 weeks of constant work, it was filthy. It was bad, seriously. Trash everywhere, parts, bolts, nuts, screws, everywhere. And I like to keep my place tidy. So it's clean and now we can start to work. Okay, what we know so far, it didn't start. Off camera, I've checked the fuse box. The fuses are okay. I've compared the fuse boxes in two of those cars and they look almost the same. We have the relays. We have almost the same relays in the same places. You know what? We will start from the beginning. We will see if this thing has a spark. Let's do that.
Okay, so you guys will stay here and please watch if we have a spark.
Okay, no spark. And we've been through the exact same thing with this engine, but in this car a few months ago. It didn't have spark and I didn't know what to do. So I've replaced the crankshaft sensor for a new one, but that wasn't it. And after a week of searching for the issue, I found out that there was a bad connection because one connector was slightly out. But this time I've checked it. Everything is connected. We have good ground. We have everything hooked up, connected. I don't see anything bad here. Holy crap. But I have one more idea. And that is this little fella. Hello. Okay, so this is a computer that we can connect to the car and we can look for an issue. Maybe this thing will tell us something. Let's do that. Okay, this is very simple. Every car has this OBD or different port. This one is positioned here behind the plastic cover. So we have to plug it in, turn the ignition to the first position. Okay, now let's see. Okay. Let's look for some issues. Engine electronics. Okay, so it's trying to communicate with the engine. Okay, and it says that it's not able to connect with the engine electronics. So it doesn't read the ECU for some reason, which is great. As you just saw, there is no connection between the ECU and the computer. So there is something wrong. Look what I found. We have two relays. This one is from this car, this one is from this car. And they do the same thing in each car. They wake up the ECU, but look at that. See that there is one more pin right here. Of course, I wanted to take a shortcut and I've plugged this relay into the VR6 car and the car went nuts. I did it off camera. I won't do it again because I don't want to break anything. I didn't want to do that, but I think that the solution to that problem is to switch the fuse and relay boxes between the cars.
Holy crap, once again here. This shouldn't be hard to undo, but putting it back in the other car will be hard as hell. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, I got it. And as I said, it wasn't hard to take it out. But now we have to put it in this car. As you can see, we have a lot of connectors to put in. And I will try to do it one by one, maybe. We'll see.
Let's do it like that.
Unfortunately, I was unable to do it one by one. I had to undo the whole thing and then try to find what goes where. But the fuse box is on its place. And now is the moment of truth, guys, because if this is not it, I don't know what to look for. Okay, let's do a test. Yeah! Woo! Got it! Wow! Okay. Okay, one more time. Okay, we got it. Now we have another issue to solve because it starts and dies right after, and that means that there is something wrong with the immobilizer. But before doing anything to the immobilizer thing, I think that we should put the coolant into the cooling system, and the power steering system is empty as well. So let's do that first. Immobilizer is nothing else than protection against theft, and it works like that. There is a reader in this car, we call it a loop, around the ignition, and there is a microchip inserted into the housing of the key, and when you put the key into the ignition and turn it, the reader reads the microchip, and if the code is correct, it starts. If the code is not correct or you want to steal the car, it will start and die right away. Okay, this thing here, this piece of plastic, this is the reader, and here inside this little fella, this is the immobilizer seat. So if this reads the code from this little fella, it will start right away. If not, it will start and die. And when I bought the VR6 car, there was a problem with immobilizer, and the previous owner installed a little box, which I will show you in a moment, which deletes the immobilizer. So when I bought it, I thought that this is broken, the box with all of the data for the immobilizer. But now, when I took the box and the seat from the other Passat and the immobilizer still doesn't work, it makes me think that maybe the loop is broken. This is the thing that was installed by the previous owner, and this little fella right here deletes the immobilizer. I thought that I don't need it anymore because I have a box and the seat from the other car, but it doesn't work. So I've installed it again, and now we'll see if this thing works. This should light up. There we go. Fingers crossed, guys. Okay, we got it, and I'm super happy about that. At first I wanted to steal the loop from the other car, but I'd rather leave it over there and use this blue box in this car. Now I will mount it properly, and after that I will put on the whole exhaust because it's a bit too loud. It is super tight under the car, so I will show you what I'm going to do. So this pipe right here goes first. I will mount it to the catalytic converter, which is already under the car. Then I will mount this whole piece right here. This is the needle muffler, and after that I will mount the rest of it, so the rear muffler. After putting those three pieces together, I will use those hangers right here to hang them under the car. And that's it. I thought that everything here will be plug and play again. So this is the rear muffler, and this should go in here. As you can see, it's far, far away. So we have a situation here. We have to undo this whole bracket right here. As you can see, it's rusty. So I really hope that this bolt and the bolt right here will come out without any problems. I already used a bit of looby-dooby, and of course there is one more of these that we have to take out and it's in the middle of the car, so I will have to squeeze through here, over there, and try to undo it. Okay, we got it. Surprisingly, everything came out very easily out of this car and out of the other Passat, but it was super hard to put this bracket on its place in this car. One step closer, we've got the whole exhaust on its place. So now we can start it and hear if we have any exhaust leaks. And we have a fuel leak. Oh crap. Okay, it's good that I found it. the leak is gone, and of course that was my fault because I forgot to tighten the fuel lines. I left the car running for about half an hour just to make sure that everything works. I wanted to beat the cooling system and the power steering system, so now we can move to another mission, which is these. And these are the front spindles, which hold the front suspension, brake calipers, control arm, tie rods, and the wheel, of course. Check this out, guys. This is bad. This shouldn't do that at all. So we need to replace the bearings, and to do that we need the hydraulic press, which of course I don't have, but luckily for me I have friends and they fix cars for a living and they have a fully equipped workshop. So let's go over there. Siemano. Bób, mogę wymienić łożysko?
Jasne, dawaj. Dawaj, to masz skręcałek.
Dobra. Dziękuję.
Proszę bardzo.
Na razie. Na raz, Kiba. Okay, we are back. Huge thank you to the guys for letting me use their equipment. If you are from around Słupsk in Poland and you had an accident or you just need to fix your car, you can count on them because this is the kind of people that love their job. They will fix whatever you need in your car. They will also replace the body panels and paint your car. If you are interested, I will leave the details to their place in the description down below. Okay, back to work. As you already saw, we had to replace this whole piece right here. Check this out, guys. Do you remember how this worked before? Now it's tight. So this is the old part, and check this out. This is the old bearing. Check this out. See this? This shouldn't do that. This shouldn't go in there at all. It has to be tight. I don't know how this happened. I'm seeing this for the first time, but because of that, we had to buy this. Luckily for me, that was really, really cheap. Okay, and now the bad news. Look at these. I have ordered the new ones and they came, but to a different car. So I don't have time to wait for new ones because we have Sunday and I really would love to post this video today. So we will make them look new. See? Like new. They need some time to dry, so we can now put this back on its place. As you can see, the axle is already mounted. So now let's do the rest. Okay, the car is back on the ground. Everything is tightened. I also put this because I don't want the radiator to fall out. Because we are going to take it for a quick spin. I would love to see if it drives, brakes, and if we have gears. So let's do that now because we still don't have headlights in it and it's getting dark. Okay, let's see. First gear. Woohoo! Okay. Okay, now we'll see if we have reverse. We do. What about the brakes? We have brakes. Okay, we've done the first few meters. It drives, it brakes, and we have gears. And I'm stoked about it because I wanted to do that for over a year. We still have some things to do in this car, but we will do that in the next video. Thank you for being here with me today. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you next week. Bye.